Have you ever accidentally committed a crime? Come on, be honest. Well, if you have, I'm guessing yours is nowhere near as disastrous as that of our protagonist today. The year before, the storming of the Bastille had toppled the royal government and the people of Paris were in a revolutionary fervor. Who, in an effort to stay warm during the winter of 1789 in Paris, accidentally tore down a royal banner, thereby starting one of the most infamous riots of the French Revolution. It was the symbol of the Bourbon dynasty and the hated King Louis XVI, and without any hesitation, Marianne tore it down to use as a blanket. Her name was Marianne, and she was just an ordinary street girl, one of many who made their living by begging or stealing in the crowded streets of Paris. But when the crowd started getting violent, she knew that she was in trouble. They dragged her through the streets, beating her and screaming for her to be executed. The mere sight of the royal colors, blue and red, was enough to send the Parisians into a frenzy. The next day, her body was thrown into a mass grave with the other victims of the riots. They associated them with the aristocrats who had been oppressing them for centuries. But historians agree that it was likely at least several hundred. One particularly cold day, Marianne was wandering the streets with her two friends when they came across a royal banner hanging from a building. They were so angry that they tore the banner from her and set it on fire. Then they started stoning her. They grabbed her and brought her before a crowd, who quickly grew angry, believing that she had desecrated the tricolor by using it as a blanket. Now, this wouldn't have been a big deal in normal times, but these were far from normal times. And so when Marianne walked away with the banner, several men saw what she had stolen and assumed that she was an aristocrat in disguise. But Marianne didn't know any of this. She just thought that she'd found a nice, if slightly smelly, blanket to keep warm. She tried to explain that she had only taken the banner to keep warm, but no one would listen. Eventually, she was taken to the place to grieve, where an even bigger crowd had gathered. And although she survived the initial attack, she soon succumbed to her wounds and was dead. To this day, no one knows exactly how many people died in the riots that followed the fall of the banner. So if you're ever in Paris during the winter, be careful not to accidentally start a revolution. You can't be too careful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.